welcome back to the channel, everyone, and I hope you are doing just fine. We scored in game week 8 120 points on the nose, a nice number to finish off with, and we got a tiny little minuscule green arrow. We moved up 158 places to 1.6k. So I think 2 weeks ago we were 1.6k, then went out to 1.8k, back in to 1.6k. Not too bad, not amazing. It was looking very grim at one stage, but we recovered quite nicely. And I guess we'll just jump straight into it. This is the team. Yes, we've already made one transfer. And this is a player that I've been fairly set on for a few weeks now. Unfortunately, kills me to say it, but best defense in the league, and we'll get to that just shortly. But as you can see, we took Mark Cucurella's 14 points as VC, and I mean, our fallback option was Haaland, so we actually lost out on points there, which was quite annoying. But overall, as I said, it could have been a lot worse. Um, Arsenal clean sheet, I mean, that's almost a given at this point in time. Kieran Trippier was not very good for Newcastle. They didn't keep it clean. And obviously, we benched Traffer, um, which I think for once we actually got all our benching dilemmas right, which was fantastic. So, um, yeah, we obviously lined up in the 4-3-3. We haven't changed formation just yet. Longstaff, who to me has a fantastic floor. Very happy with that pick overall. Bruno, I mean, in this format and I guess FPL as well, fantastic um, asset as well. Got the assist. Foden, I mean, got a 9 with no attacking returns. That's a very nice floor as well, and seems to be consistently getting minutes as well in that City best 11. Haaland with his brace, we don't need to talk about that. Everybody owns him, and if you don't, then I don't know how you sleep through the weekend. Ismail Assar, I mean, we bought the wrong Palace forward, although I'm still content in owning my man Sarr. He's still got a goal involvement every second game, so happy to keep him there. And Victor Gyökeres as well, my goodness, the cardio man. What I will say is that he has been getting a decent amount of shots in his last 5. I think it's 15, I believe. Um, so I'm relatively happy to keep him. I think you just take the Palace fixture coming up, and then you've got a relatively easy run. Hence why I'm looking to buy into a certain Frenchman from the Gunners. And as you can see, if we launch into our trade, it was Joe Rodon out for William Saliba in. Now, I know Rodon does have West Ham at home, the first fixture of game week 9, but to me, I've always pictured myself bringing in Saliba. I know I'll have 3 Arsenal defenders, and I mean, that might be a little bit of overkill, but to me, Calafiori is that attacking. He's almost like a high midfield slash wing option for them. I know he is a defender, but he just gets so far forward on the pitch. Also, I mean, David Raya, absolute rock. He's been our goalie from day one. Don't mess with goalkeepers, people. Simple as that. And overall, I think our team is very settled for where we are. We have an abundance of money in the bank, which is 5.4 million, as you can see. We're down to 30 trades, and I think overall, looking to be in a good spot. I mean, I said this last week, but there is genuinely no midfielders that I want. I mean, we could we could boost right now, and with the money in the bank, turn Stack and Dewsbury Hall into literally anyone. But it's not worth it. I know Odegaard is out for Arsenal. I did have some relative interest in Eze. Not particularly near. I mean, Trossard just seems to continuously score off that left wing whenever given the chance. So I know Eze is playing a little bit deeper in the midfield, but did nothing to make me think I need to get him in. Bowen is the one we had our eyes on from West Ham, but he just didn't do anything at all this morning against Brentford. And obviously, they lost that game. No attacking returns for him, and that break even has gone up even higher than what it was. So, overall, there's no one that's absolutely killing us just yet. I mean, there's been some absolutely amazing scores from like Daniel Munoz of Palace, and if you owned Mateta as well, I'm just like they're good trade-ins. I understand that, but I'm fairly sure they have it's 3 or 4 games within 9 days. And I know it's a quick cash grab, completely get that. But who, in my eyes, if I'm bringing in a Mateta for a Jokeres, I think the fixtures are relatively similar. Yes, Mateta will go up more, but at the same time, who am I going to be trading him to if I'm going, if that's the way that I'm envisioning it? Like if it's a money play, unless it's a keeper in this situation, I don't want two Palace forwards, if I'm completely honest. Um, yes, he'd been relatively unlucky before he did score his hat trick, but in saying that, I think it's a case of if you already own Mateta, then that's fantastic for you. Like you would have scored really well this week, but definitely not must buy territory. If you're sick of João Pedro's performances, I can understand the flip there. If you're sick of Jokeres's performance and you don't really care about the upcoming fixtures, then by all means go for it. But Arsenal away this week, that is an amazingly bad fixture for Palace. I know that they have been really good in expected goals statistics, and they're extremely quite attacking and have turned from a relatively defensive side into a very attacking side. I'm just not like that's the worst fixture to buy into, in my opinion. And I know Arsenal, they've they've got Atletico Madrid at home as well. I would be more keen on buying Mateta this week if Arsenal actually had to travel away and play Atletico Madrid in Spain, but they don't. The next 2 games, Madrid midweek and then Palace in the Prem, are both at home. So that's, I mean, that's favourable for them, uh, geographic wise. So I'm not that keen in buying into Mateta right now. As I said, the transfer that we have done is Joe Rodon of Leeds out for Saliba. I think you're buying into the best defence in the league. -1 break even, which is fantastic. I mean, he's only going to go up. Seems like an obvious buy, like Cucurella was last week. Sometimes we are just presented with these, I guess we call them gifts, like what Longstaff was, potentially Van Heck last week as well. Sometimes you just get given these gift picks and it's easy. And I think buying William Saliba coming back from his rest, etc. Don't think there's a chance of rotation. Um, I do know, I think it's Hincapi as well. Hincapi is also back from injury, but I think he'll see some time in potentially the other leagues that Arsenal have to play in. I don't think it'll be Premier League. They want to win the league. They're the best defence in the league, and they're just continuously doing it. For our captaincy and VC shouts, I'm honestly considering a vice captaincy option of Longstaff this week. His floor just seems incredible, absolutely incredible. If we look at it, he did score 9, got reduced to an 8. Excuse me, sorry. Did get reduced to an 8. Um, and they play the first game against West Ham. I mean, West Ham are absolutely crap at the moment. So if Longstaff can get an attacking return, that's easily a 15 plus pointer for him. On all set pieces as well. I am tempted to play Anton Stack, my German number one, but I think overall the fixtures would dictate leaving Stack, Dewsbury Hall, and Truffett on the bench. It's difficult. I know Bournemouth have Forest at home. Cheeky Semenyo captaincy option if you've got him. I mean, if you could potentially go. Oh, no, you couldn't. I was going to say Haaland into Semenyo. That'd be insane, but you can't do that. Um, I will be going. I mean, even Enzo Fernandez, if he's playing, um, I would be tempted to VC him. Um, Not too sure if he actually will be back. If he gets minutes midweek in the Champions League, then you would think that he starts. Although the quotes haven't been relatively clear on his injury. So potentially there you could chuck a VC on Fernandez if starting. Um, I mean, Cucurella, maybe. Don't mind that at all. But overall, I think maybe even a Walter Made, if you own him, that could be a cheeky VC shout at home against Fulham for Newcastle. Bruno as well, although Brighton are relatively good. Even, I mean, a Gakpo if you own. But I think at this stage it'd be VC Longstaff for me into Haaland and then hope that Longstaff, even if he scores a 10, then you probably just roll with Haaland because at this point in time, it just seems to me that whatever score, even, I mean, I took a 14 from Cucurella and I thought that was fantastic. I said the line was 15. We wimped out. We took the 14, but even at this point in time, Haaland just seems to be scoring for fun. He's blanked once this season in 8 game weeks. Like, that's just insane, and that was game week 2. So I think City are finally coming around to um, playing in the way that really impacts him in a positive way and really just, I guess, plays to his strengths. And we're seeing it in the returns now. Um, so overall, I think I will be going Longstaff into Haaland. I think. Not entirely certain. Obviously, there's midweek games and things can change. Like if Haaland, I guess, has an injury midweek against Villarreal, then obviously that needs to be dealt with, and he's not a captaincy option anymore, and we just change formations. But hopefully that doesn't happen. I mean, it's a bit risky when 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8 of our entire squad is going to be playing midweek. So that's, yeah, that's confronting and a little bit frightening. But I guess that's what changing formation does for you. And I guess we adapt when necessary. Guys, we have 30 trades left, 5.4 million in the bank. Our only other tempting transfer besides Rodon to William Saliba would be maybe Stack to Enzo Fernandez if he gets minutes uh, in the midweek fixture. I mean, I'm not even too sure. Oh, not the worst price. Not the best. Oh, I can't see it actually. That's terrible editing from me. 9.8 million has a break even of 6, so we could potentially go there for 2 million. That's going to depend midweek and seeing what happens in that Chelsea game. But as always, guys, let me know what your plans are, what you're going to be doing this week, what your VC and captaincy options are looking like. As always, if you're enjoying the content, make sure that you jump down, give us a like, leave a comment, and make sure you're subscribed as well. Now, we're putting out a fair bit of content these days. Um, and so are it's Boz, Verns, and Dia on the Swordplay channel as well. Everything you need for NBA, NBL, everything. Stuff that I don't understand. I don't speak Spanish. Just jump over there, check that out. But if you're more looking for your soccer, we've got the FPL, we've got the Supercoach FPL, and we've got the Game Day Squad stuff on this channel as well. So if you're not subscribed, then I think it's about time you do. As always, guys, thank you so much. Let me know what your plans are for this upcoming game week in Game Week 9. And if you haven't checked out the UCL video, we're actually ranked 12th in Australia and 1.9k overall. So see what eventuates there. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for tuning in and have a fantastic day. If you've enjoyed this video, then please like and subscribe. And don't forget to check out the website at supercoachswordplay.com.